All right, welcome back everybody to another video on Stay Gold Gun. Today we have something kind of boring almost. It's just it's the average, ordinary thing that you see. Just anytime you walk into a Sportsman's Warehouse or a Big Five, you're gonna see one of these behind the counter. It's the Russian DPM light machine gun. This is a pan-fed light machine gun in 7.62 by 54R. This is the modernized version of the DP-27, DP-28. It has a 47 round pan magazine. It is pretty commonly seen in video games, in Call of Duty, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege. This is Lord Tachanka's primary in Rainbow Six Siege. It's not in a ton of movies. A few American war movies. It's in a ton of Russian movies, I found out. This is the semi-automatic only version, but it's still super fun. I mean, anytime you can put a lot of rounds of 7.62 by 54R downrange is a good time. As is becoming a trend on the channel, I'm going to do some shooting here that doesn't make a ton of sense. I'm going to try to shoot this light machine gun, and light, take the emphasis off the word light. This is not light at all. I'm going to try to shoot it from the shoulder, which it was never really designed to be used as a shoulder fire weapon. And I'm going to try to get some hits here at 50 yards before my muscles stop working. Oh. Well, in this game, I might say one and done. That was a good hit. That is really hard. I mean, you're welcome to try it, prove me wrong, but I haven't been hitting the gym that hard, so that was pretty hard for me. I might try to take another. Oh! All right, I'm tired now. Okay, that was fun. Let's try to do some shooting that actually makes a little bit of sense. All right, I thought we could take a break from me missing for a minute. I'd tell you a little bit more about the gun. The DPM is a product improved version of the DP-27. The main changes that they made were they moved the recoil spring from underneath around the gas piston here back to this back housing behind the bolt. They added a pistol grip and they improved the bipod. The gun itself was nicknamed Stalin's record player because of this pan magazine on the top. After World War I, many different countries tried a lot of different methods for feeding their light machine guns and machine guns in general. Box magazines like the Brin gun or the Madsen light machine gun would be mounted on top. There were belt-fed options. The Lewis gun and the DP series use these pan magazines. The gun was designed by Degtyarev, which is the same guy that designed the RPD and the Dushka. They are both flapper locking guns, as is this one. I'll show you the mechanism a little bit later on in the field strip. All right, we'll get back to me missing here in a minute, but one quick clip. I did get a shot of me shooting it from the shoulder one more time at like 80 yards, and I was able to pull that off. I hit it. I'm gonna try to lay some heavy fire downrange. Put some heads down. That's really fun. Woo! Smoking! Do one terrible impression per video. All right, let's be real. The point of a machine gun is to put a lot of rounds down range, lay down suppressing fire, and keep some people's heads down. So let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna take a little walk with the old DPM here. Huh. Just as I always suspected, the anthem of starvation and killing your own citizens. First thing you do to take this apart is there's these little wings that protect the rear sight, and it's also what disconnects the pan. So you just pull back on this, and then this lifts up and out. And then the next thing you do is take the recoil spring assembly, that kind of not a buffer, but this recoil spring housing off. There's a plunger here on the side that you push in, and then you rotate it up 90 degrees, and that releases it, so you can pull it and the recoil spring out, put that aside. Then you take the lower off. There's this screw on the side that looks kind of like a safety. You pull it and then rotate it around until it's totally unscrewed. Put that aside, and then you can take the whole lower assembly off, which is pretty slick. Take a look at it there. Then you just grab the charging handle here, and you can pull the bolt carrier and gas piston out of the gun. This gives us an opportunity to take a look at the flapper lock action here. This is unlocked, and then that's locked in place. There's this button on the side of the receiver here that you push in, and then you can slide this to the side. And that's how you release the barrel. I found that getting it out is a little bit tricky. I don't know what I did. He pushes the button in to put it back in. No, I wasn't pushing it. All right, so then very simply you just put some pressure. It's not quite turned all the way for mine. Pull it out, there you go. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun today. Hope you did too. And I'll be back soon with hopefully an outro that I didn't steal from Steve 1989. All right, cool. See ya.